Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up everybody, eRivera94 bringing another action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Hasbro CULL Obsidian, or Black Dwarf if you prefer. This is the Build-A-Figure from, of course, the Avengers Wave 2 of Infinity War. You only need to get 6 figures this time around to complete the Build-A-Figure. If you guys are interested in this Avengers Infinity War set of figures and want to build your own CULL Obsidian, then check out BigBadToyStores.com. There is a link down below I provided where you guys can check it out for yourselves. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, there we have CULL Obsidian all built together, and yo, this figure is nice, guys. Wow, this and it's big. It really is a big Build-A-Figure. This is a Build-A-Figure, guys. So I got him all the way to the back of my review area, so he can fit in frame. Because if not, I won't be able to fit in frame. But he is really big. You guys are not gonna be let down by this. So far, first impressions, well worth the build. Well worth these 6 figures for sure. MCU collectors are gonna love this. I may even say this looks better than the Thanos Build-A-Figure, because that Build-A-Figure had some issues, but I mean the likeness and the paint and the sculpt and the size of this figure is just nice. It's spot on as well. If you guys see the movie, matter of fact, if you see the trailer, pause it when they show the Black Order, and you will see CULL Obsidian standing next to the rest of the Black Order and Loki, and you can just see how he is massive. He is a really, really big character. He's even bigger than Thanos, so he is much bigger than Thanos actually once you see it in the movie. But this size, they did it to scale. I can already say that. They just did a good job with the scaling here. His only accessory includes this hammer. I'm just going to call it a hammer until somebody tells me what exactly it's called, because it looks like a hammer. So there's that, and he has one hand that can grip it, or that is molded to grip it, and as you can see already, this hand is a little bit more wide open than this one, so he's meant to grip it in this hand. I'm sure you can squeeze it into that, but it won't be very easy to. It's meant to go into his left hand. Alright, so we're going to take a closer look at him and see what Hasbro did here. They sculpted, of course, of all brand new sculpt here, and they did a really good job sculpting the figure overall. It does have detail. It does have the black paint and brown paint and you know, different details here and there. It could be more. I see a lot of areas where it's just the plastic. I don't see much else. Imagine if they just added some wash or something. It would have just added to the figure. It would have been a lot better. But nonetheless, it's still nice. This is just a very nice Build-A-Figure. I wasn't anticipating it to be so nice. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it, so it kind of caught me off guard, and that's a good thing. The face sculpt is seriously probably the best part, or the best piece of the Build-A-Figure for sure. We have this little waist armor here. Right there, it's just painted blue down here where it's ripped, and then this is just silver or gray. The knee pads are gray. There's a forearm guard on that hand, and this one does not have it on that arm. And then the shoulder piece does swivel. Oh, actually it does come off. Okay, it does come off. I was wondering. So there's a big old peg hole though. You're going to see peg holes. So if you want it to be off, you're going to see that hole there. So I guess it's better to keep that on. But in case you guys are curious, it is a removable, as I just discovered, a removable shoulder armor piece there. And here's a very up close look at the head sculpt, and we can really see the good sculpt that they did here, and then the eyes are nicely painted too. As far as I can see, the likeness is there for sure, and I just love the paint. I love the paint they used here, how it's just black and then brown and then yellow, and just it looks good. It really does look good. The detail just looks really good on the face, so that looks good there. There's the torso. Once again, here's just the figure overall again, but just super up close for you guys to see. When it gets down to the toes, it really isn't any detail there. I mean, maybe the nails could have been painted. I guess that, yeah, the hand nails are not painted either. So they could have done that. There's definitely areas where they could have improved and could have added more detail. But even without that, it still looks great. Alright, so his articulation. The head swivels left and right. It's on a bar jointed hinge, so he does look up pretty good. He looks down this much, which isn't too bad. Then the arms do go forward and back. They go in and out as much as this piece right here of his, I guess, skin or scales allow him to. So it's going to hinder it regardless because of that big heavy piece. If you keep going, the arm's going to pop off, of course. So that's it. Oh well, that sucks. They really can't do much there. That's just how he's designed. So there is a bicep swivel. We have a single jointed elbow, decent bend. Swivel at the wrist. There's a hinge at the wrist as well. This one has it on the side, so instead of top and bottom, he's got it on the sides there. And then over here we have it on the top and bottom. Going to the diaphragm joint, it swivels at the diaphragm joint and it goes forward and back. This is a good range of motion all around. Look at this, good range there. And then we also do have a waist swivel. The legs do go forward and back until they pop off. So his armor piece is gonna hinder it a little bit. So if you keep going, as you saw, it's gonna pop off. So this is about as far as it goes. And then in and out is a wow, good range there, decent range. And then we do have, of course, the thigh swivel, double jointed knees. We have an ankle that's on a hinge forward and back, and we do have an ankle pivot. And there you go. Alright, so how does the hammer fit? It fits well, really does fit well. It's actually a tight fit for the open hand. It's actually a little difficult to get it in the hand, but it definitely is meant for this one. Can't imagine it even fitting into the other one, so I wouldn't even try that. So it definitely fits well. I like that, and it's not too heavy. Like, for example, the Ragnarok Build-A-Figure Hulk hammers, which were a little heavy and they started bending, and this plastic is harder so it won't bend on us. So that is a plus right there. We're gonna put him next to his master. So here we have the Build-A-Figure Thanos from the previous Avengers Marvel Legends wave, and you can just see how much bigger he truly stands over Thanos. Overall, he's just a bulkier character and a very much taller character. He's about almost 2 inches taller than this Thanos, and he's just wider and bigger. So this is accurate. I like this. He is much bigger. He's about this size in the movie. Once you guys check it out, see him next to Thanos, and he really is that big. So I like that they got the scaling right. That's very important. Alright, so here we have him next to the Incredible Hulk. This is the Hulk from the Avengers Age of Ultron wave of figures, I believe. Not a Build-A-Figure, but still, it's the Hulk, so we got to get him next to a big figure, and you can see how he stands. Of course, bigger. He's not going to be shorter than any of these guys. Put Thanos on the front here. Let's put all three. And you can see there, Hulk's actually a little bit bigger than Thanos. They're about the same height range, I guess. Alright, and we gotta get Proxima Midnight in here, and there she is. Now at this point, we gotta get the rest of the Black Order. I really hope Hasbro pulls it off and gives us the MCU Black Order now, because you can't just give us CULL Obsidian and Proxima Midnight and not the other two. So definitely need to get the other two in here. So I hope in one way or another they do produce it. As an MCU collector myself, this makes me happy. This is a solid wave. Alright guys, that concludes my review of the CULL Obsidian Black Dwarf Build-A-Figure from the Avengers Infinity War Wave 2 of Marvel Legends figures. This is definitely well worth the build. I can't recommend this Build-A-Figure enough. You guys definitely need to check it out to really truly enjoy it. So that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment, share the video guys, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.